Et bonjour à toutes et à tous, on se retrouve aujourd'hui sur NBA 19 pour la suite de notre carrière avec notre Ailier Fort et pour la suite de cette deuxième saison à OKC dans l'équipe des Thunders. La dernière fois qu'on s'est quitté, c'était sur la victoire 64-47 contre les Warriors. Entre temps, j'ai fait le match contre Atlanta. On a gagné 75-66, j'ai marqué 27 points, pris 5 rebonds, fait 3 passes, 2 interceptions, 3 contre. On a gagné 71-42 contre les Wizards de Washington, j'ai marqué 33 points, pris 3 rebonds, fait 2 passes, 2 interceptions, 1 ballon perdu. Je fais pas des grands matchs depuis le début de la deuxième saison. Et le dernier match en date qu'on a fait, c'était contre les Grizzlies de Memphis. On a gagné 65-57. Pareil, j'ai marqué 37 points, pris 4 rebonds, fait une interception et perdu un ballon. J'ai failli me faire expulser parce que j'ai fait 5 fautes. Vraiment pas dans le match. Et je disais, je fais pas des grands matchs au niveau des stats de rebond, passe, interception, contre. Ce début de deuxième saison. Par contre, c'est vrai que je score quand même pas mal. Donc aujourd'hui, on va faire le match contre les Pistons de Détroit et contre les Rockets de Houston. Je sais que dans la dernière vidéo, j'avais dit qu'on se retrouverait pour le match contre les Rockets et pour le deuxième match contre les Kings. Mais j'ai regardé tout le calendrier, j'ai fait d'autres choix, d'autres sélections. Je sais déjà exactement quel match je vous montrerai tout au long de la deuxième saison et ce que je ferai de mon côté. Donc voilà, trêve de blabla. C'est parti, on va commencer ce match face aux Pistons de Détroit.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey y'all, I'm your host Ernie Johnson. I have with me two of my dearest friends. Shaquille O'Neal.
Hello, brother.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Ken Smith.
Oh.
Pleasure to see
I
you
didn't know.
again,
I
sir.
thought you got to bring two guys out. I didn't know it was us.
No, you're my dear friends.
Thank you, Ernie.
We'll see the defending world champion
Alors pour l'instant,
Oklahoma
on a
City
disons les
Thunder
9
taking
victoires et
on
aucune
the
défaite.
Detroit Pistons.
Les Pistons
This is
sont
Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony, and we are nearly ready for the tip-off.
Donc autrement dit,
Well, Detroit
ils
is
vont
happy
être
to have
6-5
him,
à la
David.
fin du match.
Thanks. Brent, you played for 14
Ça se passe bien, bien
seasons.
sûr.
What kind of off-season training did you do
Et on
personally to
passe
keep
de
in shape?
nos
I had a great
postes
trainer
de
in
mon
Southern
numéro,
California that I
toujours
would
pas
go
mon
home
nom.
to every year and
Hamburg
work
de la fin
on
de la
different
première
things. It was
saison.
funny, Kevin, because as you get a little bit older, you can be a little more specific
Allez,
with
c'est
how you
parti.
train. You understand how you're going to be used, the type of minutes you're going to play, so it can be a little bit more specialized. I'm not sure if I could tell you this, but I surfed a lot in the
Alors,
off
nous, on est
season.
Balance,
sur Blake
balance,
Griffin.
Core,
Officer,
core,
balance,
right?
core balance.
All right,
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you. Check box.
Ok.
Wow, what a moment right there. Griffin putting on a show. He is just an awesome dunker.
And there's the pass to AI. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to AI. And that comes
Allez,
off
hop.
the assist by
Three
Russell
pound,
Westbrook.
bang, bang.
AI's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
And Griffin slams it in.
We talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Pass to Luwawu.
Little Griffin.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's good from long range. 6 points for AI.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Griffin goes in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Griffin's got 6.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
You're right. There's the triple. And it's AI missing. For Detroit, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Luwawu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Jackson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic. And it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
Takes a 3, and that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from AI. He's got 9.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
A different look here for Detroit. Henry Ellenson's checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. And Zedaransky subbed in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Cousins. Etuan Moore comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Detroit making a switch. Robinson's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Grant, he's checked in for Paul George. And Zedaransky kicks to Robinson. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Griffin hangs home the trifecta. Griffin's got 11 points.
How about 5 straight made from the field
to start?
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. AI. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Adams quick off his feet there with that size and length. Tough to shoot over.
Here's AI. Sinks the triple.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Zedaransky with it. No points in the game yet for him. It's blocked. They'll get another chance. Outside Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. For 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Schroeder passes to AI. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 14 points for him.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Johnson surveying the floor. Griffin passes to Ellenston. It's stolen by Adams. AI right side. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Outside Robinson. There's Ellenson. And it's off from 3-point range. We come back right after this.
18-14 pour notre équipe. On route pour la 10e victoire.
Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014.
My inspiration really came from my mother.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Pistons, Johnson and Griffin at the power forward spots. Robinson is out there with Saturansky, and it's Ellenson in at the 5, down low. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Grizzlies was terrific. He had 37 points and was on point from beyond the arc as well, making a lot of three-pointers. A great game from him and a very solid start to the year for his team.
Thanks for checking in, DA. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one. Every night that I get a chance to be called to do a broadcast and sit here courtside, I appreciate it so much to be able to watch Russell Westbrook this close. The combination of his motor and incredible talent. It's an all-time.
Well, we've heard people say that Russell Westbrook is not a superstar. What are your thoughts on that?
How old are these people you're talking to, Kevin? And really, how much basketball have they watched? Russell Westbrook is the elite of the elite.
Free throw good, Saturansky.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to AI. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. He can't get that one. Schroeder against Saturansky. And Moore kicks to AI. Schroeder outside. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
Allen finds Griffin. And it's AI with the rebound.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
Moore with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Saturansky. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. He kicks it to Griffin. Over AI. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Griffin.
That's a nice soft touch from Blake there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from AI.
Scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
We'll see if they keep feeding him right now until he cools down or until the defense does something to take him away from these great opportunities. No reason to go away from him.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. AI is out there with Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Luwawu in at the 2. Brent, I'm sure there were times, and you've won 2 championships where you thought you were going to win a title, and it didn't happen.
I'll go back to the first night that I thought potentially we were going to win a title with San Antonio. And that was in the 2005 finals against Detroit. We had come back home for a game 6 that I thought we were going to win, and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off a game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the game 7, which we eventually won at home for our title in 2005.
Here's George, and he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Jackson kicks to Griffin. Can they get it? And Griffin slams it in.
You can see that combination of size and skill. And Blake Griffin right now on a roll.
The pass to Cousins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Henry Ellenson's checked in for Drummond. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have first-hand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on, it's an opportunity for guys to go.
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
You were good.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you.
They won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
Too, right? Helps the league and notoriety and everything else.
Why not?
Diallo, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And what we know about Cousins is he's a competitor, and I think he just relishes the opportunity every night to get out there and show what he's capable of doing. And I think a lot of people have been rooting for him more so in the past couple years than when he first came into the league.
A nice shot by Griffin.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And AI with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. And that's now 26 points for AI.
He's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Down low, and Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Here's AI, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pistons trailed by 19. Feeds it to Ellenson. To the wing on the left. Griffin kicks to Ellenson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the basket is good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle, he's looking for Griffin and finds him. And then Griffin with the dunk.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. For the Pistons, Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. Robinson comes in for Luke Kennard. And Zedaransky subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cousins. Grant comes in for George. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Diallo. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Pistons. Kicks it to Johnson. There's a minute left in the third. Griffin dishes to Ellenson. The shot's good. Ellinson's got his third basket of the night.
Well, I've heard people argue that Blake Griffin could play some point, and actually de facto point forward is working out well for him.
Griffin on the double team. Stolen by Ellenson. Satoransky looking around. Top of the key, Ellenson. Griffin kicks to Ellenson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
AI, no good. Pistons trailed by 20. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. That shot by Griffin, no good. Here's AI. The offensive rebound. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Oklahoma City controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word.
Sans le contre que j'ai réussi, ils ont récupéré la balle derrière. C'est un peu malheureux. Allez, faut envoyer le
and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Robinson. And it's Johnson in at the three spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Wow, how about that? Remarkable verts there from Schroeder as he skies high for an impressive dunk.
Here's Satoransky. Pass to Robinson. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Here's Schroeder. Floats it up for AI. An emphatic LU jam.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. It's Drummond, high post. Now Satoransky, down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Luau. And he drops it in from the low post.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the best player in the NBA?
5 years from now, the best player in the NBA will be
Antetokounmpo. I'm going to go.
Wow.
I'm going to go and just say that right now.
You think he'll be the best player in the league?
If he does not get injured, I think he'll be the best player in the NBA. 5 years from now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Give me another name.
Is Joel Embiid going to be the man in the league?
I like it if he stays healthy. Of course, you can say that with anybody.
You can say it with anybody, but Joel Embiid might just be that guy.
Special talents. AI kicks to Luau Cabarro. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's AI. From the arc. Rebound by Johnson. Pistons trailed by 21. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet.
vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
Kennard, the pass to Drummond. Dishes to Jackson.
Wow,
absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
Lobbed up there for Drummond and stolen by Cousins. Westbrook finds Cousins. Jackson against Westbrook. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Russell Westbrook, passionate about the game of basketball, Brent, we know that, but fashion among his foremost interests outside the game.
Yeah, the honor, the gift, fashion line, which, Kevin, you and I don't think we have much in our closet.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Ok, donc à tout de suite pour le match contre les Rockets. Et donc on va passer au match contre les Rockets de Houston. Allez, on va jouer en orange.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight.
Nous pour l'instant,
we're coming at you from the peak, Chesapeake Energy Arena. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA.
Well, guys, with the shift towards so-called positionless basketball, the market for wing...
Oh, especially those players with the skill to do a little bit of everything. DA, thank you. Early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position, if you're a point guard, a two guard, or even a three-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff. The better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets, Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Marquise Chris is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And there it is for him.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
Harden inside the three-point line, and it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
No doubt. I mean, they played to their strengths, and that's what helped them get this road win. I loved how they played for each other.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And a surprise, he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
And AI throws it down.
And not just sustaining the lead, they're adding to it.
Right, and this is precisely what you want to do. Build up the lead and keep the pressure on.
Bien collectif, bien huilé, c'était.
Ball against Westbrook. Harden has a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's AI. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
To the middle. And Chris throws it down.
Well, first of all, that's a great pass. But how about Chris with the vertical assault on the rim?
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. AI passes to Cousins. Back to AI. He gets it in there.
Yes.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Elle remonte ma jauge ou quoi? Non.
Free throw, no good for AI. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From 10 feet out.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Paul can't get it to go.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Ball against Westbrook. And Harden launches it from deep. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
Here's Chandler. Excellent D there from George.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
They're sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cousins. Jeremy Grant comes in for George. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Here's Grant. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Knight dishes to Gordon. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Knocked away. Knight with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Jerebko. And they get it back. And it's Gordon missing.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Oh, I mean, he can make that, but that particular distance is not his specialty.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And, guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
Offensive rebound. Jerebko kicks to Gordon. Right side, Knight to end the run. The shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And the shot goes down. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But there's no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Knight looking for an opening. Outside for Nene. Miller finds Nene. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. There's Gordon with the 3. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. AI's got 13.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially 23-5 à la fin du premier quart-temps. Ah ouais, James Harden, viens dans mon équipe. Ça fait 2 fois que j'essaye de te faire venir, 2 fois que ça marche pas.
So it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We come back right after this. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on
donc on va rentrer
Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Houston making some changes. Oklahoma City has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston, the engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Wilson Chandler out there with Chris, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 38 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, and that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball, a lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication. So as that action starts, the movement and the screening, are the teammates talking? Screen coming right, screen coming left. Do we want to trap the screen? Do we want to make sure the ball gets out of a certain player's hands? Communication in this day and age against motion offenses has got to be at the top of the list defensively.
Well said. Harden the pass to Paul. He kicks to Capella. Back to Paul. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's AI. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Harden on the wing. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Inside. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by AI. And it's 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Don't give Russell Westbrook an inch, especially down low. This guy lethal.
Harden kicks to Paul. Puts up a 3, and James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 6.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
At the elbow, it's Cousins. Here's AI. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been out.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Ah, quand même 18 points, c'est trop bon, 3 passes. 2 sur 4 aux 3 points. Ouais, j'en ai
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
AI is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Paul George. And it's Luwawu in at the 2. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Harden kicks to Chris. Harden dishes to Capella. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Westbrook. George, that's a 2-pointer. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. George has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. And it's Paul with the ball for the Houston Rockets.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
Harden, that's good.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there, making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Out to AI. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Kings, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Timeout call for Rockets. And Russell Westbrook with plenty of accolades to his name, but all interview team? Dora is unlikely to be mentioned there.
Kev, I wouldn't call him loquacious in the postgame. He lets his play do the talking, certainly. And Kevin, that speaks volumes in and of itself.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Grant, he's checked in for Paul George. Etuan Moore comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting him.
AI with the bucket.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
The shot by Nene, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Le coach qui m'a fait sortir et qui me fait rentrer à pratiquement 40 secondes de la fin du 3e quart-temps. On mène 67-35.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gordon. Capella finds Chris. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And the officials calling for a
Oui, règle des 30 secondes. J'ai fait que de sauter au cas où
that's a
s'il essayait
huge
de
error.
marquer.
You can't afford to make these
Du coup, le
kinds
gars,
of
il était en
mistakes when
panique, il est
you're
resté dans la
already
surface.
playing from behind.
C'était bon pour moi.
To the wing right side. Fires from deep.
Ah, dommage.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Gotta shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
C'est déjà pas mal.
Here is Harden. He's got 11.
Harden qui va attendre les dernières secondes.
As tonight.
Même pas.
From deep three-point range, misses the shot.
Boy, the ground Russell Westbrook can cover. It's incredible. The speed, the wingspan, breathtaking.
And so it's Oklahoma City out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni.
Our whole problem is energy. Our whole problem is how fast we can run back.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. PJ Tucker is out there with Chi. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Westbrook. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Adams. Of course, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind for you.
Well, I think when you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos of things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
Harden kicks to Chi. And a miss there on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. Now, here's Tucker. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Players going to great lengths to improve their performance and extending their prime years. We're seeing it all over the league. Doris, it amazes me.
I heard a number of LeBron James spending 7 figures a year.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 6 zeros to take care of his body.
No kidding.
Right, making an investment in your future. Understanding nutrition, to training, to recovery. Listen, you have a limited window, Kevin, to make money with your body if you're a professional athlete. So why you wouldn't want to extend that window as long as possible? You're playing a kid's game for fun, Kevin. Come on, let's lengthen it out if we can.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Knight passes to Harden. To the paint. Passes it to Hartenstein. Knight against Westbrook. Pulls up. The Rockets again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bird kicks to Westbrook. AI outside. Back to Westbrook. AI outside. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by AI. AI's got 4 assists in the game. The Rockets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, nice feed, leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Westbrook kicks to AI. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. AI's got 9 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period. Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
The three, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Chi. Back to Harden. Clock at 4. There's the three. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. But he recovers it.
Oui, un rebond. Ça me fait un double-double.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And here's Westbrook. Over to the left wing.
Ouais, c'est la fin du match.
AI outside. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Allez, encore des ici en plus. Vivement quand on passe au palier suivant pour en dépenser. Alors, on a encore de la marge. 63,2. Ouais, c'est long hein, pour les derniers. Pour passer les derniers niveaux hein, de général, c'est quand même assez long. Hein. Là on est au niveau 90, pour arriver au 91 c'est long, alors après pour arriver jusqu'à 99 ça va être long. Après il faudrait que je fasse beaucoup plus de matchs, mais bon j'ai pas le temps de faire que des matchs, le temps de jouer qu'à NBA tout. Ok, bah tiens on va aller voir ça d'abord. Contrat publicitaire. Session de sciences du sport Gatorade. Participer à l'événement, ça fera 2500 fans et 1300 ici. Ok. Ok la photo. Du coup on a le chèque à récupérer dans le bureau. Voilà. Donc là il nous faut 2 millions de fans. pour arriver au prochain niveau. Ici niveau 5, ici 2,5. La prochaine étape c'est les 2 millions. Au niveau de là, atteindre le top 10 des votes All-Star à votre poste. Pour l'instant il n'y a pas de vote. C'est encore trop tôt dans la saison. Ok, donc du coup, moi je vais m'arrêter là pour cette vidéo. Après ces deux victoires, celle contre les Pistons et celle contre les Rockets. Et on se retrouvera alors la prochaine fois. J'ai prévu de vous montrer le match contre les Lakers et contre les Hawks. Voilà, ce sera les deux prochaines rencontres que je ferai en vidéo. Parce qu'en fait j'ai regardé tous les matchs de la saison, ce que j'avais à jouer. Et je vous montrerai à chaque fois une équipe dans une vidéo, une équipe différente dans la saison. Et donc du coup j'ai regardé tout le calendrier et j'ai fait les choix, donc voilà. Donc la prochaine vidéo par exemple là, ce sera les Lakers et les Hawks. Ensuite ce sera les les Bulls et les Celtics. Et ensuite ce sera donc les Bulls et les Celtics. Ensuite ce sera les Pacers et les Timberwolves. Puis les Kings et les Mavs. Et ainsi de suite jusqu'à la fin de saison. Comme ça j'ai déjà prévu tous les matchs que je vous montrerai. Ce qui fera en fait que à la fin de saison vous aurez vu toutes les équipes. Donc voilà. Donc du coup j'arriverai à un peu plus d'une trentaine d'épisodes quand je serai à la fin de la saison 2 régulière. Normalement je serai à la au 33e épisode. Après ce sera aussi en fonction du racing, du concours 3 poids, du concours dunk et du All-Star Game. En fonction de ce que je ferai quoi, si je suis sélectionné pour y participer. Donc voilà. Du coup, je vous dis à bientôt pour la suite. Et donc, comme je vous le disais, ce sera contre les Lakers et contre les Hawks. Et moi, je vais faire les autres matchs en attendant. Sur ce, à la prochaine. Salut à tous.